And so they lived with you
Yeah.
in your apartment?
Yes.
The 2-bedroom apartment?
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Along with your 2 children?
Well, my 2 children went there every day, so according to court order. So I have my children half the week.
So where would these folks stay every day?
Well, I also had other friends in the city that I allowed them to go stay with, and they opened their home.
You allowed them to
Or they
stay?
opened their home to them.
What do you mean you allowed them to go?
Just misworded it.
Okay. On your 2012 tax return, who's Brooklyn Mitchell?
Brooklyn? I don't know.
You don't know who Brooklyn Mitchell is?
No. Mm-mm.
You have no idea?
No.
Never heard of that person?
No. Brooklyn Mitchell. Nope.
On your 2012 tax return, you claim Brooklyn Mitchell as a dependent or an exemption.
No, I don't think that's true or accurate.
Well, this is what you gave us today.
Yeah. Or if it's, I don't know if it's, there must be someone, I don't know who that is. Michelle probably can answer that. I'm not sure about this because I don't do my own taxes. So. But I did carry them because I supported them that year. So, I mean, I know I supported Clifton and his wife and their children. I helped them.
But you have no idea who Brooklyn Mitchell is?
No, I don't know that name, and I don't know why that's there. So it could be something that I'm not aware of.
You wouldn't be aware that they were one of your exemptions and dependencies?
Well, I don't know. I didn't handle that, so I would rather you ask her about that, Michelle.
Ask her about your personal tax return?
Yes.
And
I don't fill them out.
You said that Christian, Ashley, and Clifton did not live with you in 2012.
No, not in 12, I don't think. I'm not sure. I can't. Maybe my days are mixed up, so I'm not accurate.
Well, you said it was back in 08 and 09, not 12.
I know it's 08, 09. I can remember those times. Yeah.
But you, under oath, claimed all these people as your exemptions.
Of course.
Brooklyn, of course?
Well, no, I mean, whatever happened in this was under oath and it was the truth. So, like I say, you need to go ask Michelle about this.
I mean, it's your life.
It may be my life, but I have somebody taking care of this part.
Okay, so these folks, none of those 4 folks lived with you in 2012.
It's not true.
And in 2013.
I don't remember. I don't know what I'm looking at, so I can't answer this. I can't answer.
It's the 1040 U.S. individual income tax return 2012.
I know
is it
what
not?
that. Yes, I know what that is.
Okay, and this was given to me by your attorney today.
Okay.
And on it, it has these 4 dependency exemptions, does it not?
Yes.
Brooklyn, Christian, Ashley, and Clifton?
Yes.
Okay. And you're telling me you have no idea who Brooklyn Mitchell is?
No, it may be a name in there. I don't know if I know their nickname or whatever, but I'm just telling you I don't know, so I'm not going to answer anymore.
All right, so who is it that you support? What is it you do to support these people then?
Well, I mean, they didn't have a job and they didn't have nowhere to stay, so I provided food and clothing, shelter for them.
I don't know whose phone that is.
That's mine.
So you provided to these 4 people food, clothing, and shelter? Mm-hmm. You have to answer yes or no.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
On your salary?
Yes.
And your salary is listed as $28,897.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And on that salary, you're saying you supported these 4 people?
Yes.
These 4 people?
Yes.
Including Brooklyn, who you don't know?
Yes, I don't. Like I said, I can't answer certain things at this time because someone takes care of my 1040. But, I have money saved up, so I can spend that.
Yeah, he's got money saved up all right, and it's the donor money. He's got money saved up, and it ain't his. It's not David E. Taylor's, everybody. Let's be real clear about that, all right? David E. Taylor does not have his own money saved up. It's everybody else's, all right? So, with that being said, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. I will be your host. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. And this morning what we're going to do, and we're going to talk about, is Apostle David E. Taylor, a case study in prosperity cults, okay? Let me pull up my guidelines here, what we're going to talk about today. Give me 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. We might not get through all of them today, but I put them in the chat in the box. All right, what we're going to talk about, who is David E. Taylor? His early life, the leadership, the emergence of the walrus, questionable business practices, financial irregularities, legal troubles, impact of involved, the anatomy of a cult, exploring vulnerabilities and building trust, controlling narratives, manipulating information, the psychological effects of manipulation, lessons learned, critical thinking skills, looking ahead, the lasting or the non-lasting legacy of the gutter walrus, David E. Taylor. So with that being said, here we have the deposition, and we're 2 days off from the the 10-year anniversary. Okay, so this deposition, this is the second deposition. All right, so if everybody's ever wondering, like, who the fuck is this guy talking about this David E. Taylor guy? Okay, my name's Rich. This is our community. This is David E. Taylor we see on the camera here. Okay, this deposition was taken back in 2015. We're 10 years later. All right, this is why we're all here. We've been doing a case study on this guy for the last, 5 years, guys? Hit that like, too, when y'all get in here. 4 or 5 years. We've been compiling information, talking to surviving members of the cult, putting together all the legal cases, tying together all the operations. Now, what we found out about this is it's actually a human trafficking get down, okay? Let me pull my agenda here. So David's from Tennessee, okay? He comes from a predominantly black background with church as well. I think he's the youngest of 7. He's one of the youngest. I think he's got 6 other siblings, okay? So he's got 6 siblings, and he's pretty much the biggest piece of shit out of all of them. I mean, he is the piece of shit of the bunch. He's pretty much alienated himself from his family. He has no ties to his family. He doesn't talk to them. Nothing. Yeah, all these damn metalheads around here. These darn punk rockers. That Rich Holmes guy, he's just a real damn punk rocker. And I can't, he's pissing me off when he talks about me. So I can't deal with that Rich Holmes guy. Really hurts my feelings. All right. So, let's take a peek here. Hallelujah. Brother Thice in the house. Brother Thice.
You cannot say fuck in front of people.
Yeah, and you're right, DB. His background is Church of God in Christ, Kojic, right? And that's why he named his shit KOGDC, because it sounds very similar to Kojic, right? KOGDC, Kojic. It sounds very, very similar. So David E. Taylor is known by many names on paper. Joshua Media Ministries International, Kingdom of God Global Church, or Marvels in America World Healing. Okay. David E. Taylor, he's 52. He'll be 53 this year, I believe. He's the leader of the most destructive cult that we know at this point, besides Catherine Crick. And that's pretty much sums him up. And he found out that he could be a greedy fucking pig and get away with it just by fucking clouting on Jesus, okay? So, we get David E. Taylor. Phone line's open too, by the way. 314-492-3356. Anybody want to call in? By all means, call in. And once again, you see how the algorithm favors different videos? Anyways. Okay. So this deposition, this is why we're all here. And then the deposition was because David so graciously took a nice lump sum from a lady named Debbie Frazier. Okay. Now, the reason we have this deposition is because Rick Frazier wanted to know where the money went. He wanted to know where the money went. So he's like, okay, so what had happened originally? Okay, what had happened with this deposition? Anybody just tuning in, please hit that like and subscribe if you're new. We're talking about David E. Taylor, and we're going to do a case study talk on him today. Okay? Why we have the deposition. The deposition is here. Hey, Rob Q, good morning.
Hitting godly goals.
Is because Rick, so what happened when Debbie divorced Rick, right? When they got a divorce, okay, because apparently Rick was sleeping with men. That's what Debbie said, but I don't believe it for 1 second. Well, no. You know what? Let me recant that. I came into some information recently that would lead me to believe otherwise. Anyways, I won't go there. So we have the deposition, okay? What happened was Debbie got a very big divorce settlement. It was 7 figures, guys. It was 7 figures. It was a nest egg. It was a nice little nest egg, okay? So Debbie gets it, and within, I want to say within a year or so, okay? Debbie gives it all up to David. Year or two. It wasn't long. It wasn't long at all. I remember Rick telling me it didn't take long for Debbie to give up the entirety of the entirety of the inheritance. Okay. So she gives it all up. She gives it all up. Then she goes back to Rick, because I had this conversation with Rick, and I keep telling people this. I had this conversation with Rick. This is firsthand information. I FaceTimed with him. He ultimately wanted me to take down videos of Debbie and Katie, which were slamming him, which I understood. And then we got into a conversation about everything. He tells me, he's like, the reason I took Debbie to court is because I wanted to know where the money went. He's like, dude, it was a huge settlement, and she's coming back. It could be on my end, too. It could be on my end. OBS, ever since OBS did updates. Let me see here. Mine's good on this end. Mine's good. Mine's good. Now we have everything we need on David. We have everything we need on David. That's the cool thing about it. But the sound clip comes in fine. Okay, hang on. Okay, let me check this here. Hold up. Okay, so my sound's low. Okay, give me a second here. Like I said, man, ever since OBS fucking did updates, all my settings got reset back to fucking basic settings. Check. All right, there we go. That should be better. Oh, look, there's the glory hole. Look, there's the glorious hole. There we go. All right. There we go. Sorry. Yeah. I swear to God, ever since OBS did a reset and they updated everything when I listen on PC. Okay, it's the processing then. Okay, cool, Danielle. Thanks, guys. Much better. Okay, cool. See, and that's OBS, man. Dude, I'm operating. I have to get an encoder. I have to get a video encoder. So I have to get a video encoder. And once I do that, it should run a little bit smoother. A video encoder will basically encode the video before it shoots it out. That way it doesn't use up so much. I'm only using 5% right now on my fucking CPU. That's the thing. I'm telling you, OBS used to run so smooth when I first started doing this shit. And ever since they got a brain and started updating and be like, oh, we got better ideas now, guess what? It fucked everything up, man. It really did. It fucked everything up. Okay, working better now? Okay, cool. All right, so we're doing a case study today, Among the Ashes, and we're talking about David, why we're here, why the deposition exists. And it exists because of 10%, bro. Because this fat fuck didn't want to give back 10% to a lady. It keeps cutting out on and off. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on then. Hang on. Okay, yeah, mine's good, Curly. Mine's pretty good. It might be the internet, Curly. Sometimes if you're running on a choppy internet signal, it'll come in staticky. No cutting when I'm on PC. Okay. Yeah, and I'm on my iPad right now, and it's coming through nice and clear. I like to bring you guys good streams, man. If we're having issues, we need to figure it out, man. I don't want people having shitty static, because when I listen to a stream, I don't want to hear fucking static. That's for goddamn sure. But like I said, ever since OBS grew a fucking brain. All right, so $1 million is what it's all over. Okay, Rick asked Debbie. Okay, cool. Yeah, try refreshing if it's staticky. So Debbie goes back to Rick. I need more money. Rick says, "Hey, where's all this money? I just gave it to you." She's like, "Oh, well, I gave it to the apostle." And he's like, "What the fuck? The apostle?" Okay, well, if you want more money, Debbie, I need to depose you because I didn't know where this money went. I just gave you $1 million plus and it's gone. Honestly, you guys, men, put yourself in Rick's shoes. You just gave up $1 million settlement to your ex and it's gone within 6 months to a year. She comes back asking you for more because she gave it to some fucking creepy church fucking pastor. What would you do? Put yourself in Rick's shoes for just fucking 10 seconds. For 10%. All Rick asked for David to give back to Debbie was 10%, everybody. Was 10%. And David straight up tells Rick basically, fuck you, don't be ridiculous. He didn't tell him fuck you, but he might as well have. Because that's exactly what he told Rick. Don't be ridiculous. I'm not giving you your money back. That's why these depositions exist. I know the glorious, all right.
Glorious! 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 So glorious, so glorious, so glorious, so glorious, so glorious, so glorious.
That's where the glory goes into David right there. That's where the glory goes into David. Hey, Rachel Bone, good morning.
Cursed be the ground for our sake. Both thorns and thistles it shall bring forth for us. For out of the ground we were taken, for the dust we are. And to the dust we shall return.
David's all, you put the glory dust right here in my hole, in the glorious hole on top of my head, okay? You see this glorious hole right here? That's where you put the glory at. That's where the glory goes right there. Okay, so the deposition. That's ultimately why we're all here. Okay? This fucking piece of shit right here. Let's watch for a few because we all, and again, you guys, we're 2 days past the 10-year anniversary, so consider this a bit of a belated 10-year anniversary watch party for David E. Taylor's deposition, okay? And this was the second day, so there were two, so Michelle got deposed, Debbie got deposed, and David got deposed. Michelle got deposed after David. But degenerate fucking gutter walrus here, he got deposed first. And here's the thing. David goes in looking as a witness. Sin, man. Guilty as sin, David. He should have just shut his fucking mouth and said, I don't know. I don't know. He should have just said, I don't know throughout the whole deposition. It would have been better off. So glorious.
A check for some funds?
No.
No check. No check. Cash, but not large amounts. You don't pay their rent. Do you buy them food?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When do you buy food? How does that work? Do you give them money or do you go out and go do the grocery shopping?
No, I just give them money.
Cash?
My card, a bank
Credit card?
Banking debit card, or But when are you saying do I do this? Because I don't do this now.
Hey,
Well, this was 2012.
Okay, you're talking about, so you're asking during those years. Yeah,
Right,
so
where
that's
you
probably,
claimed them.
Yeah, well, that's probably the way I did it when I did do it.
It's probably the.
All right, Ken, good morning. We're doing a case study on David. We're talking about why we have the deposition, why we're here, the early entrepreneurial ventures of David, the type of shit he did earlier on in his early days of preaching. It's all a grift with this guy. If you go back and actually look at the history of David, it's all a grift. It's all a grift. Everything that David's done in his life is just to better himself, and to basically feed his fucking ego, which is bigger than that of an appetite of a walrus, because he is a walrus. So, David, we're going to look at some of your stuff today, too. We're just getting warmed up here, buddy. We're going to pull up all your fucking liens. We're going to pull up all the shit that you're fucked on right now. David, I'm going to pull up all the crap that you have to deal with right now, and it all makes sense. David, I think right now you're either in the hospital or you're rapping on fucking St. Peter's door, buddy, or you're just fucking deep in hiding because you know what's coming. You got a 25% fucking balloon mortgage payment coming, and oh man, you're fucked, David. I would hate to be in your shoes.
The way you did it?
Maybe. I had cash. I have debit card. Or
You would
whatever.
hand them your debit card
Yeah.
to go spend?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much do you think they used on your debit card?
I don't know. I didn't keep that.
Was it your personal debit card or JMMI's?
Most likely it was my personal card.
Most likely, but maybe
Yes.
not?
No, I think it was my personal.
Not JMMI's? Does, you have to answer
The only
yes or no.
time they use JMMI card is on ministry business, and they were handling a lot of ministry business. So
Oh yeah, that's one of the things on the agenda today, Matt, is how he's profiting psychologically. Where's it at? The impact of those involved and exploiting vulnerabilities, controlling narratives, the manipulative information, psychological effects of manipulation. You're talking trust problems. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull it up here in a second, Matt. Give me a second. Yeah, no, I gotta get the. Hang on, I'm just trying to find the link that I sent to myself the other day. Give me 1 second. Let me get this going. Yeah, let me pull that. It's a
that's
balloon mortgage.
separate.
Yeah, and if he,
So
if he
were they
defaults, it's
being given money from the
25%.
ministry's debit card if they were doing ministry business?
Yeah, of course. And anytime any volunteer does anything on the ministry business, they are able to, like if they're going out of town or whatever, they're able to buy food because the ministry takes care of all those expenses. It's normal.
So the ministry does, but not you personally?
Like I say, on ministry business, that's when the
Okay.
card is used is something personal. I've helped them with my own money.
So are you saying that you provided more than 50% of the support for these 4 people?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they didn't have nowhere to stay, nothing.
But you didn't pay their rent. Do you know where they were living?
Pay the rent? What do you
I
say?
asked you if you paid their rent and you said no.
No, I mean, they live with me, right? Are you talking about the times that they live with me?
I'm only talking about 12 and 13. So
Oh, okay. No, of course not.
of course, what?
I don't pay their rent.
Okay.
From my
But
knowledge.
to claim them, you have to provide a certain level of support. So are you saying that you spent, or I'm sorry, you supported them more than 50% of their expenses?
Fuck,
It
man.
has to be if it's on
Hey,
that thing.
Marla Jones,
But you
good
can't
morning.
tell me how or
Yeah,
anything
because I
about
don't
it.
handle all those things anymore. I'm totally out of that.
Now the
So I'd
street's getting
rather
fucking
you
choppy.
ask someone who knows. I'd rather just say you I don't know. So there's no proprietorship with me.
Okay, but what I'm trying to figure out, and I don't want to depose them, I want to just get a on this.
See how fucking
You're
choppy
saying
it's sounding
this is
now?
not GMMI expenditures, these are personal expenditures that you personally, let me
No.
finish,
Are you
that
fucking
you
kidding
personally
me?
paid more than 50% of their support. So you claim them as exemptions, but you can't tell me how.
Actually, I would like to say I don't know. Ask Michelle.
She
That's
would
all I
know
wanna
what you
say.
spent.
It's almost come to the point where I don't even want to fucking stream anymore, man. It really has. It's so fucking lame. You can't even get a fucking decent fucking stream going anymore. Fucking stupid. So fucking dumb. Pisses me off, man. Fucking lame. Hold on a second, guys. Give me a second here. There it is. Okay, hang on. It's fucking stupid. It's like you get all the right gear to do a proper stream, and then everybody's got a good idea to fucking change shit, and it just fucks everything up. OBS, you're fucking stupid. Fucking idiot. Stupid fucks, man. They've got a fucking better idea. They probably got some fucking AI in on it. Hey, let's go ahead and let AI fix our problem. Fucking dimwits. Stupid fucker. Fucking assholes. Fucking Nimrods, man. Fucking paying you to do your job. second. Let me get this shit pulled up here. Give me a moment. Yeah, David's too heavy for the fucking bandwidth. Most likely, like, bandwidth exceeds weight limits. His weight limit is exceeding the bandwidth, so, sorry. We're gonna have to go ahead and kill the stream. It's fucking pathetic, dude. It really is, man. It's stupid. Using StreamYard, same thing happened, man. Same thing happened with StreamYard. Everybody got a good idea and fucking changed it. Stupid, man. Shit, he won't even fucking load now. There we go. All right. Hey, Matt. Hey. You want to? Hey, y'all want to see what a 25%? Hey, y'all want to see what a balloon mortgage looks like? Look, hey, everybody. This is David's idea of a good idea. He's all, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and sign up this fucking crazy ass fucking balloon mortgage, everybody. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, you know who signed it too is David. He didn't even put it under the church's name. He put it under his name. So guess what? When this shit goes south, it's all going to hit his fucking credit. And so there's Joshua Taylor and David E. Taylor. I forget who KME is. I think that's the Notary Public. Hey, Steve, good morning.
Get a job that pays more, you know?
Just get better jobs. Pay my bills. Yeah, David is a balloon mortgage. Okay, here it is. Let's get back down to the nitty gritty. Oh, man. Dude, if he fucking stiffs this loan, check this out. Look at this. Balloon mortgage. And the final principal payment or principal balance is due upon maturity at $4.9 million. All right, now. All right, so we have just over 30 days until this note matures. It says right here, this note shall mature on March 14th, 2025. We're February 12th, 2025. So we're 32 days out, right? By my math, that's 32 days. Okay. So 32 days, David's going to have to come up with $4.9 million to pay the rest of this loan off. Now, in the event of the unpaid principal balance, the unpaid principal balance shall bear interest at the highest rate allowable by law from the date of default. After entry of a judgment by the court, the judgment amount will bear interest at the rate of 25%. Oh, man. This note is secured by a first mortgage of even date herewith and is to be construed and enforced according to the laws of the state of Florida upon default in the payment of principal and or interest when due. The whole sum of principal and interest remaining unpaid shall, at the option of the holder, become immediately due and payable. Oh, man. Default inbound. Fuck yeah. Dude, he's going to default on this. We're talking about money now with David, right? His capital ventures. It's real estate, everybody. Real estate. And the specific property we're talking about, this property will get a lien on it. Let's see here. Most of the videos here are mine. Shit, man. Let's see here. That one's mine. Oh, man. Cool. Where is talking about David buying this place? Let's see here. What was it? There it is right here. Yeah, Trinity Fi wrote about it too. Ministry Watch wrote about it too. I know. Oh, he's fucked, dude. He's fucked, Daniela. Nah, he's fucked. He is. We were tracking this, man. We were tracking this, but we were tracking all his real estate purchases. He's bought up an insanely large amount of real estate in an insanely short amount of time. You're probably talking about 30 million worth of real estate in probably a couple years. It was insane. So here's the article about it. Here's David's. This is about David's case. And David, right here, check it. They should have put Rich Holmes, aka Pussy. That's David's favorite song, Lean on Me. But David's not the type of lien you guys are talking about. I'm getting a lien put on my property, okay? Okay? Hey, David, you know what's real funny about this? Hey, check this out, David. What's really good about this, all right, is I was sending the court case, and I still do, David. I still send court documents over to Ministry Watch and let them know, like, hey, this is still going on, and this is how much money he owes. What's funny, David, is you sent me a cease and desist about defamatory remarks. You never fucking sued me. What's up, dude? You want to sue me? Let's do it, bro. Let's dance in court, David. You want to go to court with me? Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Allow me. Yeah, defaultee Taylor. Well, and here's the other thing. There's some stuff going on inside the cult right now, man. I just don't know what it is, but some stuff's happening. All right? Stuff's happening. Shit's getting shuffled around. I personally think David's sick or he kicked the bucket. That's me. But I don't want to jump to conclusions. I do know David is a degenerate fucking land walrus and he gives no shit about anybody except himself and his next fucking Big Mac. But I personally think he's very ill and the cult is trying to basically cover down because David's about to fucking... No, they didn't have a service last Sunday. That's what kicked off everything we're talking about right now, honestly, this case study. Because where's David? He's supposed to be this prophet. Shouldn't he be out helping people? Where is he? He sends fucking Dick Boy Joseph over to California to scam people? David, you seriously sent Joseph out to California to scam people that just went through those fires? Really? They didn't have a service that last Sunday, and that is that is highly suspect to us, Daniela, based off their behavior patterns that we've studied over the last 5 years, that they would never miss a fucking Sunday service, dude, ever. I don't give a fuck if it's Super Bowl or not. They are not missing a Sunday service, whether they're going to put a video up or they're going to do a rerun or a live service. They did neither, bro. And me and Uncle Jake were talking about it. We're like, they didn't put a Sunday service up. What the fuck's going on? I know. Fucking, hey, you're right, Marlon. Hey, Gutter Walrus never saw this coming, dude. He never saw us coming. He's like, I never saw that pussy white boy Rich Holmes trying to come after me. I bet David never figured some fucking just choppy ass white boy would be able to stop him. He's like, that guy's not going to stop me. I'm the apostle. Yeah, David. Hey, Thomas Lopez.
You're a fucking liar.
Get better jobs, please. Well, Woogie says you're a fucking liar. Says you're a fucking liar, okay? You're a fucking liar. So we're talking about David, and we were talking about his degeneracy, the case study. So right now what we're talking about, okay, check this out. Okay, so we're looking at, this is Ministry Watch. Here's this link right here. Let me get this in the chat for you guys if anybody wants to read this. All right. There's multiple articles about David in Ministry Watch too. And this is I've actually spoke to the president of this company. He's very nice man. And I begged him. I was like, we need your help. I was like, I'll send you all the information we get, but can you please publish it? And I was like, you can use my name or not. I don't care. But, can you please help us, man? We need help. And he had already written articles about him. And here's the other thing. It's like these people are sending out cease and desist. It's like, okay, let's go to court, David. There we go. Okay. All right. Where was one of the earliest is right? One of the earliest articles about David. Okay, that was April 4th. Okay, that's when he bought the house. Let's take a peek here. I think it was back a little bit. There it is right here. All right. So this is when David bought the house. Let's take a peek here. 4.9 million. He secured $4.9 million mortgage. All right. Plus they got his fucking loan from a shady ass fucking law firm, loan shark. All right. This is the article about him buying this property. And the property down in Florida is fucking huge, man. It's insane. The mansion's insane, dude. Look at it. That's Ministry Watch. Yeah, the mansion's insane, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Let me get the address here. Let's take a peek here. Let me bring it up here real quick. Daniela, there's only one mansion like this in America, and it's this one right here. That's what David likes about this. Is there all these mansions are very exclusive. The Nelly Mansion, 18205 Hager Lane, 17329 Hidden Valley, which is Nelly's, 18205, 706, 1280 Southwest 38th Street, 15400 Tim Page. What are the ones that they have? They have the 1216 Babbler Park Court. They got the Houston location, which is 14380 North Freeway. Yeah, 14380 45 North Freeway. Where else? Where else do they got? They got 20320 Superior Road. And figure, you guys, guess what he's paying taxes on this property this year? He's paying taxes on this property this year, I promise. He got he did get his exemption removed from this property. I spoke to the appraisal district down there in Florida, in Hillsborough. Very nice. They just said they removed his exemption. They never said why, but they said he will be paying taxes on that property. Yeah, the pool was underwater during the hurricane. Yeah, so they probably got to do filter replacement on the pool. What David has done is actually put up some fucking junipers in this property, and they're just going to die. They're just going to die, okay? Because junipers don't do well in Florida. Yeah, it's basically flood water. So the filters are probably trash unless he's replaced them. It's 30,000 square feet. When I was cleaning windows, I was trying to figure out how much I would charge for a job like this. You would do this as like a quarterly job type deal. This would cleaning windows on a house like this. Fuck, man. Oh my God. I would be charging upwards of fucking probably like $25,000 to do the windows on this house. Just the windows, man. Just the windows. That's just to upkeep the windows, clean all the dust off the sills. I mean, look, there's 2, 4, 6. You got 3 eyelid windows right there. Shit, I would in this place, man. It's immaculate. It's a beautiful house. It's a beautiful house. And Daniela's right. Daniela, there is no other property like this in America. This is what David gets off on. He's like, oh, I own one of the most exclusive properties in America. Yeah, David, guess what? It's also known to be in the hands of many scammers. Okay, so it's befitting that you're actually trying to buy this place and you're actually about to default on a fucking loan. Where is it at? Right here. Yeah, is this the paperwork? Yeah, here it is. Any news on the case? Which one? Which one? Yeah, actually, look, he's about to get a $108,000 lien put on. Here's the affidavit right here. They just filed this, actually. So they're asking to put a $108,000 lien on the property, basically. Yeah. So not only does David he's got a mortgage, plus he's got 2 additional liens. Okay, there's one right here that one's for 12 grand. Okay, because he didn't pay anybody. He did for fucking short paid his fucking people. Is this the 12? Oh, no, Joseph did. Oh, Joseph, so you're responsible for these liens. Okay, you stupid fuck. I told you not to sign anything. He's like, but I'm so smart. I'm just so smart. All right, that's Chiarito. Okay, so MV management. This one is for 28 grand. Plus interest and legal fees. Okay, so they're tacking on interest on this too. Hey, you know what, Chuck? I guarantee that's the one thing, Chuck, these people will never do. Catherine too. Her threatening to sue me. That's why I call the lawyers. Fuck you, sue me, bitch. Sue me. Sue me. Yeah, I don't think David's thinking that much about me right now. He's probably thinking like, fuck, all this is his fault. You know what he's thinking right now? No, all this is my fault. Everything that's happening to David right now is my fault. That's what I think. That's what I legit think. I think David is like fucking Rich Holmes. Because that's the thing, or else he wouldn't have came out and called me a fucking pussy and a faggot, dude. That's the thing. Or else he wouldn't have came out and called me a pussy the way he did. He's thinking about me. I'm sorry, Daniela. That fucking walrus, he's thinking about me like his next fucking Big Mac. He's like, that fucking motherfucker, Rich Holmes. When I get my next Big Mac, that fucking Rich Holmes. God damn him, that pussy. Pussy Rich Holmes.
You a pussy, Rich Holmes.
You a pussy, Rich Holmes. That's his name. I'm gonna say that's his name. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the thing. It's like it gives him something to project his anger towards in the cult instead of Michelle. Exactly. He projects all his anger at me. Okay. But yeah, Movie Prop Rentals is ultimately trying to, they're going to get it too. I guarantee Movie Prop will get it. They're going to get their lien, man. They'll get their lien without a doubt. And the amount of $108,000 right there. That's what they're seeking, an attorney's fees for prevailing against the defendants of their Florida. It's like it's a financial claim basically. Okay. Here's the property we're talking about. And this is David's exploits. We're talking about financial ventures. This is one of them, real estate, laundering money through real estate. This is how he's cleaning his money, but he's going to pay taxes on this. I mean, look at this place. Again, the windows. When I seen this place, I was like, man, how much could I charge for a place like that to clean the fucking windows? Holy shit. Beautiful place. I mean, yeah, that's a good sized bed for David because he's a fucking walrus. Good sized bed. Good sized bed. Again, look at all the windows here. That's the first thing I saw. I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, there's 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's like fucking 30 windows. Oh, the power bill here is just, oh man. The power bill, the water bill, you got to do landscaping, you got to pay HOA fees. Daniela, this place. Yeah. Hey, everybody, that bed's too small for David, okay? David's got to get like a California king, okay? Because it's like, oh yeah. Oh no, Daniela, no, good point. Bitchin' point. You got to clean out the AC units, right? You got to clean out the vents. You got to maintenance the pool, the filters, the water. You got to have the tree trimmers come in, knock down the oak balls. What else? You got window cleaning, most likely power washing. Look at how many units you got on top of this fucking house, Daniela. Look, here's 1 unit, 4, 5. There's a 6th one on the back. Yeah. Yeah, so there's 6. Looks like there could be another one over here. Yeah, look, here's 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 2 back here, so there's 8 units. You got 8 units. Yeah, this is David's house. Well, it's not his house. No, he doesn't own it yet. He's actually about to lose it. He's actually about to lose it. It's going to go into default, we think. He's got several liens put on it. There's 3 liens plus his mortgage, which is a balloon payment. And I'll show you that real quick. Give me a second. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I don't even want to go down that fucking rabbit hole, but I have to. Okay, fuck it, we're going. Okay, so Collins Marina. That's the deed. Okay, so we need to go to Collins Marina. All right, because this is where, Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God, this is where the fucking huge rabbit hole goes with David, with Jan Devico. Let me pull up Dick Boy Jan Devico real quick, all right, guys? Because this is really important in all this. Jan Devico is a real big key player in this because this is where he got the shady funding from, okay? Jan Devico Jesus Christ, this is where the fucking honestly, this is where I had to fucking stop, man, because it went down. This is where it just got fucking insane.
Fran, hey, what is your number one tip for saving money?
I know one of the key.
Know how to use Argus and underwrite like a.
This is Yanel Devico, aka Crosby Capital USA, aka Collins Marina LLC, aka about 20 other different fucking LLCs. All right. Very important in this because this is how the laundering works, man. Now, Crosby Capital is ran by Yanel Devico. Everybody tracking here? Yanel Devico is a loan shark. That's what he does. He's a fucking loan shark, everybody. David had to get a loan through Yanel. So fuckboy David, so he puts half down and even says in right here that they secured a $4.9 million mortgage to purchase it. Okay. So they put half down. They came up with 50%. And then they went to Cockboy Yanel here at 1688 Meridian Avenue, which is also Crosby Capital USA. Okay. Jesus Christ. This is where the fucking rabbit hole goes. Hey, Chris. Chris.
You're such a terrible person.
Mia Quacko. All right, so we're doing a case study right now on Fat Boy David. All right, everybody tuning in, please hit that like and subscribe. My name is Rich Holmes. We're down a rabbit hole right now with David E. Taylor and his real estate dealings and the money laundering scheme that he's working on with Yanel Devico, this guy right here. Okay, Yanel Devico is Crosby Capital, is also Collins Marina LLC. There's about fucking 20 other LLCs, you guys. Anybody involved, I would highly suggest, including you, Yanel Devico, including you, Yanel. I'm on to you, you fucking dipshit. I'm on to you, you fucking asshole. I am on to you. Property commonly known as 706. Description pledged. They never even own this fucking house! Yo, they put a house... Dude. Holy fucking shit. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, talk about fraud, man. Holy shit. Yes, is this Crosby Capital?
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Yeah, how you doing today? My name's Rich Holmes, and I'm doing a story about a religious cult who actually got a loan from you guys. And I want to let you guys know that they actually put an address on their loan application that they don't even own as collateral. Did you guys know that?
How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm telling you exactly what I'm telling you exactly what I'm calling you about, brother.
How can I help you?
Okay, I'm doing a story about a religious cult that got a loan through your company. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And they put an address on the collateral pledge that they don't even own.
Okay.
I'm looking at the exhibit right now on the county records. You guys got fucking lied to, man. Dude, this cult is fucking lying to you. You guys are going to get this house ultimately. But this cult fucking lied to you. And you guys didn't do your homework? Holy shit. Holy shit, man. I'm looking at the county records right now, man. David Taylor, JMMI, Kingdom of God Global Church. I highly suggest you fucking call them and you tell them, why did you put a bogus address on this pledge that you didn't own?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You know, it's kind of funny. You're just giving me stuff and I have no idea who you're talking about. Give me a property address, give me something so we can talk.
Okay, 706 Guisando de Avila.
Again, 706.
Yep, Guisando de Avila. It's a 30,000 square foot in the Avila Golf and Country Club. It's all the organization's name is the Kingdom of God Global Church.
I need the address again. 706.
Guisando de Avila.
How do you spell that?
Guisando de Avila.
so what's going on?
Okay, I'm looking at the pledge for collateral, and they gave you an address that they don't own as collateral. You do know that, right?
What address?
1302 Wild Horse Meadows Drive in Chesterfield, Missouri. They don't own that address. They haven't owned it for almost 3 years. And they put it as a collateral pledge on Exhibit B of your county records. I'm looking at, what is this? State of Florida Uniform Commercial Code Financing Statement Form. Name La Rocca Hornick Rosen and Greenberg LLP, 83 South Street, Suite 302, Freehold, New Jersey. Debtor's exact full legal name. Where am I calling from?
No, where was this loan made from?
Where was, looks like Collins Marina LLC.
When was it made?
2022, it looks like. You got paid off 5 times?
Yeah, we got paid off fully, so.
Oh, so you guys have already been paid off fully on this the loan for $4.9 million?
I believe so.
I don't think you guys have. I don't think you guys have. I think you got, there's actually liens on this property. There's 3 additional liens on it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 3 additional. There's a lien for $14,000, and then there's another lien for $12,000, and then there's about to be another lien for $108,000. So actually, what?
Where are you calling from?
It doesn't matter. Just know that I'm calling.
Oh, great. And you're doing a story about it.
I'm not doing a story about you. I'm doing a story about this cult that actually bought the property, and Jan L. Devico, Crosby Capital USA, and the actual money laundering that you guys are doing. I'm onto you guys, man. We're onto you guys. I know who Jan L. is, okay, because he's the owner of Crosby Capital, right? Who is also, what is it, the Marina LLC, right? Collins Marina LLC. I got this number online. You are being recorded right now, live, and I'm letting you know that we're onto your guys' shit, man. This is a money laundering scheme, and you guys are doing a fucking real estate scheme. We found everything. We found everything. We've traced everything back to Jan L. Devico. And you can tell him. What's that?
I wish you amazing luck. Have a great day. You're a funny man.
Don't be mad because we figured it out. Oh, they're pissed. Oh, he says, we got paid off 5 times already. Bullshit. They didn't get fucking paid for that. They ain't been paid. There's no fucking way they got paid. Oh, this is such a fucking clusterfuck. Where you calling from? Area code, bitch. Texas, motherfucker. He didn't. Oh, you're funny. Oh, yeah, we are funny because we found out your fucking money laundering scheme. They ain't get paid yet. They ain't get paid yet. They ain't get paid, or else the liens, if they got paid, if David was paying everything, the liens wouldn't be on the property, man. The liens, hey, the liens aren't being paid. Let me tell you something. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, man. David's like, oh, fuck. You know what? Let me call him back. I know I should have told him, call him from your arsehole. But that's Jan L, man. That's Jan L. Devico. He's all part of it. He's all part of this shit. Let's try this other number. Hang on.
Thank you for calling Crosby Capital. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For the operator, press 0 or stay on the line. For the dial by name directory, press 1. This call is being recorded.
Good. So is yours.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
It's a money laundering operation with this cult, man. This is a loan shark we're talking about, Crosby Capital. This dude's a fucking loan shark.
Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for Daphne Diamala.
Daphne Diamala. All right, let me call this guy back. Hey, sir, how you doing? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, sir, how you doing? This is Richard Holmes. I was just talking to you about a few minutes ago. You hung up on me. Look, I want to have a decent conversation with you because we've been tracking this cult and all their real estate dealings. And when we found out we're doing business with you, look, man, these guys are laundering a huge amount of money. All right. They're using you guys to do it. You guys are involved. They gave you a bogus address for collateral that they didn't own, and they've done it before.
Okay, what do you want? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I can help you.
You know what, man? I'm just trying to give you some information that you guys are being taken through the ringer by a cult. And I guess you don't care because the dealings, you're dealing with a religious cult. All right. And you guys are a loan shark company, Crosby Capital, right? To sign an NDA, like to deal with you guys. I mean, come on, bud. Really? That's what kind of lending company you guys are? Is you have people sign non-disclosure agreements to deal with you? Like, I get it. But why is a church dealing with a company like this?
I have no idea what you're talking about, man. You're just losing my day. I gotta work soon. Just please stop calling me.
Is your name Yana?
Okay,
but you work for Crosby Capital, right?
Please stop calling me.
You work for Crosby Capital?
Thanks.
I ruined his day. Oh, I ruined his day. Okay, good. You know what? I'm gonna fucking call him back. Fuck him. Apparently, I ruined his fucking day. No, I don't tell him anything like that. I already ruined his day. He told me. He knows. That's why he hung up on me.
Man, I'm gonna ask you one last time to stop calling me.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask you
I gotta work.
I'm gonna ask you one last time. Where's Yanel Devico?
Have a good day.
Is Yanel Devico there? I don't take it. Nope. Asset based.
Now it's harassment. Now it's harassment.
Negative. You're a public entity. He's a public entity. Okay? He's publicly on. He's online. I'm calling from my phone number.
Please leave a message.
Hey, sir, this is Richard Holmes again. I just wanted to let you know that I am going to continue writing this story about your, you ruined my day.
The Google Fi wireless subscriber you have called is not available.
It's a Google. Now you can't track the fucking number. Now you can't track the number because it's a Google number. Okay, now, hey, Chris Cruz, we're talking about fat fuck David today. Sorry, I'm kind of lit right now. Okay, so this Crosby Capital, asset-based private lending firm. What's that tell you? Asset-based. They don't go off how much you get paid. They go off how much assets you have. Asset-based. Mickey the Monkey, good morning. We're talking about Dick Boy David, Yanel Devico, his money laundering operation with Collins Marina LLC, and who's David? This fat fuck. Let's watch it for a bit. Let me cool down. Let me calm down.
Daily on these phones? Who's they when you say they?
Well, I mean, Michelle handles all personal and ministry. So.
How much have you personally donated to JMMI in the last 5 years?
If you know.
Approximate, that's okay.
I don't really know.
David eats David eats tortilla chips.
I can't say from all the sacrifices. I can't say.
What does that mean from all the sacrifices?
I mean the sacrifices of, you know.
Hey, Chris, right. Okay, so you're tracking. Well, I just got off the phone with this lending company that he's dealing with. It's called Crosby Capital USA, and they're actually running a money laundering operation, man. He's real quick, Chris, that was just a lawyer. Real quick, everybody. That wasn't a judge, it was a lawyer. Colleen's a lawyer. No. Colleen's a lawyer, not a judge. Colleen's a lawyer. I see a lot of comments online about her being a judge. No, she's just a lawyer, man. She's a lawyer, bro. That's it. She's a lawyer, but she's a fucking damn fine lawyer too. I'd let her depose me. I'd let her depose me. Oh man. Y'all hit that like, subscribe too if you're new here. There's 30 people in here. 14 thumbs up, man. Hit that like. Unless you're just David's fucking little cult members. We're talking about you, David. We are. And I just got off the phone with Yanel Devico. And I was talking to, I don't know if it was Yanel, but it was somebody that works for him for sure. And they were very nervous when I started talking about your shady real estate dealings with the cult and how you're filling out fraud loan applications. Yeah, he didn't want to talk to me. He didn't want to talk to me. What happened to the it's right here. Okay, so Collins Marina LLC. Oh my God. You know what? I'm going to call TaylorMade Lending. Hey, I spoke to this guy too. I'm going to call him. Hang on. Give me a moment. I called this guy too, actually. I called TaylorMade Lending LLC and tell him there's about to be another lien put on the property. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me call TaylorMade Lending LLC. Let me tie all the dots together. You guys want to see how it happens? This is how I do it, man. This is exactly how I do it when I'm not online. Watch. I'll show exactly how it's done. Just like this. You guys want to see? Watch. This is how the internet works. Watch. When you use it to your benefit, right? When you use the internet to your benefit, it can really fucking work really well, man. Okay? So
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, sir, this is Richard Holmes again. We spoke a few weeks back about David Taylor and your dealings with them. I just want to call and let you know there's about to be another lien put on that property for the amount of $108,000. Give me a call back at the number that came through on speed dial here and or on voicemail, and let's talk, man. I'm looking at the information right now, and I think you should be concerned. Appreciate your time. Bye-bye. That's TaylorMade Lending LLC. No, that's TaylorMade Lending LLC. Oh, yeah, Crosby Capital blocked me already. So, no Google subscriber.
Hello?
Yeah, can I speak to Yanel Devico, please?
Yeah, he's not here for now. How can I help you?
Man, you keep hanging up on me, dude. I want to talk to you about the cult you're dealing with.
Yep.
Why is your voice so shaky? Are you scared? Are you scared with the people you're dealing with? That you
Yeah, I'm not scared. The loan was paid off, so I don't know what you want from me.
The loan was paid off. Yeah, when was it paid
I gotta
off?
take this line.
When was it paid off? I don't think it's paid off. I don't think it's paid off. Or else there wouldn't be liens on it. There wouldn't be liens on it. There's 2 liens on it.
The Google Fi Wireless subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yeah, he said that loan's been paid off, but I highly, highly doubt that. How could it be? How could that loan be paid off? How could that loan be paid off? Hold on. What do you guys think? You think the loan's been paid off on Tampa? I don't think it has because he still has the taxes on it too. Why would he pay the loan? Yeah, where'd the money come from if the loan's been paid off? Yeah. Let's take a peek here. Property info. Need the taxes. Yeah, that's David's typical pattern. He'll stiff somebody else to pay off somebody else. Exactly. But I mean, he hasn't even paid his fucking taxes. Why would he pay off the loan? He owes taxes. He owes back taxes plus liens. Probably Mahesh down in Houston. Mahesh in Houston. That's what I'm thinking. That's the next big fucking shit they gotta fucking pay off. It's all right. They're paying taxes on it. Even if they did pay the loan off, hey, guess what? They're paying taxes on this property, so it's no big deal. They lost their tax exemption. They got it. They had the tax exemption year prior, but they lost it. Uncle Jake, I spoke to Tailor Made Lending LLC. No, Chris, hey, Uncle Jake, I spoke to Crosby Capital. He said it was paid off like 5 times over. I'm like, yeah, fucking right, dude. Yeah, wouldn't it be taken off the mortgage? Like the liens would be paid, everything would be paid. I think that guy's probably thinking like, fuck, that's our headache property. Fuck, they figured it out. That's what I'm thinking. They're like, God damn it, these guys figured it out. Fuck. So let's call him back. We call him back. And it's the same guy. It's the same guy that keeps picking up. This is harassment.
The Google Fi wireless subscriber you.
It's a Google Fi number. Look, they put a Google Fi number, right? Look, these assholes. They put a Google Fi number on their website, so it's non-trackable. They can't trace it. Check it. I'll show you guys. Watch. See this number up here? See this number in the top right corner? That's a Google number. That's the number I've been calling. That's the number I've been calling right there. I'll be right back. I gotta turn my heat down.
Giving up things.
No, I'm talking about financially, not
money. So no, I can't tell you.
But you do tell people how much you've given, don't you?
I have told them the sacrifices I've made.
You've put a dollar amount on that, haven't you?
Oh, sometimes I've given up. Yes, I've told them that over the years I have given a large sum of money to this ministry.
Okay, so what sum of money do you say when you do that?
Well, you said not in dollar amount. I'm talking about in sacrifices.
No, you put a dollar amount on it.
I know, because it is a dollar amount.
Okay, then tell me what dollar amount you use when you tell people.
Oh, millions. I've given up millions for this.
Given
in
up
sacrifice.
Or only in sacrifice?
In sacrifice, yes.
Millions?
Yes.
How do you arrive at that figure?
Well, I mean, from the opportunities I've had to do other things and that kind of thing.
That would have paid you over $1 million, that would have paid you millions?
Way more than
really?
That, yes, of course.
What kinds of things would those be?
Well, for number one, I'm a chef.
Exactly, hypothetical money. Precisely. Hey, hypothetical money here. I give sacrifices. David's I'm a professional Twinkie chef. Ken, exactly. That's what I was just telling that guy on the phone. Hey, he put a fucking bogus fucking address he didn't own on that application, and you guys fucking took it, you fucking idiots. I'm telling you, that guy, let me tell you something, that guy did not want to talk to me. Crosby Capital, these guys don't want to talk to me. Let's see if I can call him back. Hang on. Hold on, let me call him one more time.
Hello.
Hey, sir, what's going on, man? Can we have a decent conversation about this? Honestly.
You're gonna have to stop calling me. You're completely crazy.
No, I'm not crazy, dude. I'm looking at the if it's paid off, why is it still on the county records and showing that there's liens placed on the property?
Call the county. I don't know. Just harass the county. I have no idea. Okay.
Well, I want to have a conversation about it, man, because they put an address on this collateral paperwork that they don't even own.
Nothing to do with me. Perfect. So call them. Tell them that they made a mistake on the address that they put.
But you're Crosby Capital, right? You're the Collins Marina LLC,
Yes,
Crosby
we are
Capital,
Crosby.
right?
We are Crosby Capital.
You are Crosby Capital, correct?
This is correct.
Okay,
The
perfect.
known that's new in monthly.
But you are also Crosby Capital, my friend, is also Collins Marina LLC.
I
Okay?
have no idea.
Yeah, I know you don't. Exactly. You're breaking down because I'm asking questions that you know the answers to because you know you're running a shady deal, dude. I know who Yanel Devico is, and I know he sends all the money over to his mom in Morocco. Okay? We're onto your scheme, dude. I'm gonna report you to the FBI. I have your number, and I know it's a Google. I know it's a Google Wi-Fi number, and that's how your scams run because you know what? It's a Google-fi number. They can't track this number. You guys know what you're doing, but it's okay. I know where your address is. Where are you guys at? You guys are downtown Hillsborough County. Let's take a peek here. Crosby Capital. You guys are. You're asset-based private lending. Yanel Devico is the founder. So he sends his money over to his mother in Morocco, and you guys are 1688 Meridian Avenue, 6th floor in Miami Beach, Florida, correct? Phone number 786-819-45415. And there's also another number here too, sir. Let me take a peek here. It's a 212 number that goes maybe directly to the line at the office, but it's just the operator. Yeah, I know. And exactly. So the Google number is a cell phone number. Exactly. And that's how my Google phone number works too, Ken, right? It's a 314 number. This phone number is a bunk number, the 786 number. At the end of the day, if anybody ever tried to track this number, it would just be a dead end number, bro. It would be a dead end number. Yeah, the dude's on the phone spitting. He's like, fuck, how'd this guy figure all this shit out? How'd he figure this out? Well, the internet's a really great thing when you use it properly. And the fact that they're doing business with this asshole lets us know that they're shady just like Crosby Capital. See? Oh, man. I love it. Love it. Look, he can't deal with it. He can't handle it. No, he hung up. He hung up.
The Google Fi wireless subscriber you have called is available.
That should tell you a lot. It's a Google number. It's not even a fucking legit number. So this number is a Google Fi number. Yep. This is Crosby Capital. And here's Yanel Devico. Look at this fuckhead right here. He's fluent in Spanish, French, Portuguese, Arabic, and Italian. I know, fuck, dude's all fuck. I gotta take a personal day now. He told me, he's like, you messed up my day. I'm like, yeah, because I got you thinking about that fucking property you guys are about to get fucked on. That dude, you know what he's really thinking? He's like, fuck that property. Why did that guy have to mention that property? They know that property is a fucking problem. That's why. They know. Yeah, dude, I'm taking a fucking PTO day. Okay? I'm taking a PTO day. Yeah, he's all got me fucked up. I did. That's the thing. You guys, I'm not scared of these guys. I'm not fucking scared of Yanel Devico. Look at this fucking douchebag. He's doing business with David. How scared of him do I need to be? Exactly. Fluent in languages from countries where you can send money to hide it. Yeah, Spanish, fucking Portuguese, Arabic, and Italian. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hide all my money over in fucking Arabia. Yeah. Master's in Science and Real Estate Development from Columbia University. Master's degree in Business Management from Audencia Business School in France. Sorry, already. Yeah, Google Fi number. It's you. I have one for my phone, right? When I'm doing like certain calls. If I don't want to give out my personal number. Like when you get a Google account, you can set up a Google Voice number, which is what I did. Yeah, it's essentially a burner number. That number is a burner number. Like that dude's going to have to go through and probably change that fucking phone number now. Be like, fuck, man. He's probably going to go back, tell Yanel, like, dude, this guy called me from this number today asking about fucking money laundering. Dude's going to fucking probably shit his fucking pants when he finds out because I've been trying to get a hold of this fuckhead right here, Yanel, for fucking years since I found out about this piece of shit. Been trying to find this fuckhead everywhere, and he's like a fucking fart in the wind. He's like David's fucking queef in the wind, man. He just fucking disappeared. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. This goes above and beyond anything we could ever think of, bro. It really does, dude. You're talking a multi-state operation. This is multi-state. International too with this guy. When he started doing business with this guy, it became international because now this guy's moving money out of America, laundering it from the government. And guess what? Our government doesn't like money moving out of America. 80s goggles on that dude and you have a real pedo. Yeah. This is Yanel Devico. But yeah, Gunther got a good point. I fucked that guy's day up. Because they owe taxes on it. I bet those guys are trying to figure out like how we're gonna unfuck ourselves from this deal that we put ourselves into with these idiots. That's what that dude's thinking. He's like, fuck, man. He's on, you got this guy calling. He's like, where are you calling from? Doesn't matter. Just know that I'm calling. Fucker. Where are you calling from? A cell phone? A phone? Again, this is going to end in a big fucking debacle, man. I promise. This is going to end up in more problems than anything for David. At the end of the day, this is going to be problems for David. It's going to be problems for Yanel Devico, Crosby Capital. It's going to be a problem for that guy I just talked to. Yeah, that guy's like, fuck, I just lost 10% of my paycheck today. God damn it. No, he knows. You can't be an innocent secretary in a business like that. That guy knew. He fucking knew everything. That's why he's like, you ruined my day. Fuck, man, because I know I'm doing shady shit and you guys found out about it. Exactly. Dude knew. That guy fucking knew. That guy knows what's going on with Yanel Devico. I think they all knew about that little property exemption, right, Crispy? They all knew about that little property exemption. Once they lost that, they're like, oh, shit. Fuck. We're fucked. Exactly. David was thinking, what David was thinking was that he was going to get a cut of the tax money. He was like, okay, we'll do this deal, but hey, you keep the 155 at the end of the year. But no, Hillsborough took his fucking money away, man. No, sorry about that. We can't, we need that money for the state. Sorry about that, Mr. Taylor. We're going to have to go ahead and take that exemption away from you because we don't like scammers. Fucking loser, man. What a fucking loser. Oh, yeah, look, check this out. Now, check it out. You see these pines right here? These are junipers that they put up. They're going to die eventually. They'll die. These junipers will die eventually. Oh, yeah. And let me tell you something. Hey, real quick, Crispy Bacon. Hey, this Collins Marina LLC, there's about 20 other fucking LLCs tied to Collins Marina, Hillsborough, and Yanel Devico and Crosby Capital. Nah, it's a big scheme, dude. It really is. They were banking on that property. I think they still are. And the fact that it has liens on it now, yeah, I think they're still fucking probably shitting their pants. They're like, fuck, man. They're like, not only did we lose the property exemption, but David with financial documents saying, you owe us, motherfucker. Where's the money? Plain and simple, man. David's fucked. This property is going to be the ultimate end of David, I believe. And I'm with you, Crispy. It was. Yep. They're evil dudes. And again, when you look at the property records on this shit, look. Check it. There's the assignment of the mortgage. Oh, that's not it. Tailor-made lending. That's the mortgage right here. All right, here we go. No, that's not it. Where's it at? Oh, we need the assignment. Okay, I need the assignment of the mortgage. Yeah. There it is, the assignment. Look at this. Look at all these grantees right here. Look at it. Look at all these grantees right here. Look at this. Look, Kingdom of God Global Church, Kingdom of God Global Church Incorporated. Where's Kingdom of God Global Church LLC? Look at that, man. Those are all the people apparently have put in on this property. Man, David, you really managed to fuck it up, didn't you? So look, front porch investments. Look at this shit. Talk about a fucking scam, right? Hey, front porch investments LLC. Look at this. Rottweiler Growth Holdings Incorporated, Tech Management LLC, Eunice Henry, Marcy Eunice. Yeah, look at this. This is all the bullshit that David's been doing, man. Look at this. The assignment of a mortgage. It tells a percentage. Taylor made for the liability company is considered $4.9 million. How do you cancel a funeral? Here's the first. I'm on my way to a funeral and get a call. They're canceling it. Well, condolences to the family, man. Condolences. I mean, I hope nobody cancels my funeral. Fuck. Be like, hey, man, if you're taking me to put me to rest, man, go lay me to rest. Don't cancel my shit. Fuck, man. I'm already dead. I'm on the way. Fuck, finish it up. Finish it. Finish him. And you know what's what's really good about this is David and his dumbass son fucking signed the paperwork for this, man. David's dumbass son signed the paperwork for this. That's the best part about it. Joel Kasowitz, Delaware Limited Liability Company. Who's holding this until then? I wonder what this is. 324 Bianca Avenue, Tampa, Florida. That's a new one. Yeah, David set his son up for failure. He did. Yeah, David set his son up for failure. Hey, Josh, you're fucked, dude. You don't have a job. Man, you're gonna lose all these properties. You're gonna be living back at home with your fucking sister, your family, your fucking aunts. Josh, you can walk away at any time. Let's call back again.
The Google Fi Wireless subscription.
Nope, Josh isn't going to school. No, Josh doesn't go to school. Nope. No, Josh is super fucking illiterate, just like his old man. Okay, here's a better view of the unit. So we got 3, 6, 9. Daniela, hey, bro. Hey, there's 12 units on this. Talking about David. Oh, yeah, he's going to Marvel's University. Yeah, he's going to Marvel's University, but not a real university. And David put those junipers right here because he didn't want anybody seeing into the fucking property. So again, this is his house down in Florida. I just got off the phone with the loan company, Crosby Capital USA. They said they paid the house off, but I fucking doubt it because there's still warranty deed for it. It hasn't been cleared off the county records yet, and there's about to be 3 liens on it now. There's already 2. There's already 2 liens on just the one property we're talking about here, and there's going to be a 3rd one. And the property we're talking about is right here, 706 Guasando de Avila. It's in the Avila Golf and Country Club down in Tampa. So if anybody from David's Cult is watching, why aren't you guys living here? He's got you guys down stuck in that fucking shitty hotel in Houston. Like, you guys honestly think this is for the glory of God? It's not. I promise you it's not. You guys don't even read your fucking Bibles anymore. You guys have literally fallen away from true Christianity, which is in the Bible, and the true Jesus, the true gospel, which is all in the Bible. And you guys are all being shown these big flashy, shiny things like David likes. And you're like, oh, he's just doing so good. Look at all these great houses. Yeah, nobody's fucking living there though, right? He's got you guys all stuck in some fucking shitty, trashy fucking roach motel down in Houston. I mean, honestly, wouldn't you guys rather be living here at this place? Honestly, ask David, why can't we go live in the mansions? David, Why don't you go let the cult members go live in your mansions, dude? Because you can't. Why? Because they're not set up for commercial enterprises. Yeah, David thought he was going to hold a college campus here. He thought he was going to bring people in, do all these parties. But no, the HOA found out real quick who they were. The HOA found out real quick who they were. Hey, Crispy, you got their drains. I'm thinking about it. I think that guy already knows. Remember how you said I ruined that guy's day? I think he already knew about that property. Like it's on the burner right now, and they know what the fuck is going on. You ruined my day. Why'd you have to bring up that property? Shit. All right, so that's the property down in Florida that he got a loan from a loan shark. There's the house right there. Now let's go look at Nelly's house that he bought with cult money. Yeah, he's driving away fast. He's like, I'm the fuck out. Or he's probably, I need to go talk to Yanel right now. I need to go talk to Yanel Devico right now. Okay, so David did buy Melly's mansion for cash. I do believe they took money against it. They took money out against it, and they don't have any agenda to fix it up. Or else they would have done it by now. Sure does. So here's Nelly's mansion. This place is trash too. Again, all donor money, everybody. This wasn't made with an honest living. He might think it is, but it's not. This is all scammed money, everybody. This is all fucking dirty, dirty fucking money. And this is how you clean it. Why buy a shitty fucking piece of real estate when you have all this money? Honestly. David goes out. Yeah. And Curly Girl, I'm speaking to some people. I won't say who, but this place is dump. It's a fucking dump. It's going to cost $5 million to fix this place up. It's going to cost more than they paid for it to fix it up. And it really is. It's a literal fucking money pit. They paid just over $1 million. It's going to cost $5 million to fix it up. Imagine that. Imagine David buying a money pit, literally. And that's exactly what he did, Curly Girl. He bought a literal money pit. They're not going to fix this place up. No way. They'd have done it already. And all the cult members that are just dropping in and out, ask David why he's not fixing up Nelly's property. He bought it, right? He said he was going to fix it up and turn it into a fucking a sanctuary. Why isn't he doing it? Honestly, ask cult members, ask yourself this. Is this what you were expecting? It is. You're better off demolishing it and building a new fucking house because I know that there's mold inside the walls. I'll show you why too. Hang on. I'll show you why there's mold inside the walls. Give me a second. Show you. Let me go back. Let's see here. All right. So sorry, I'm going fast here. I'm gonna get to the top of the roof. Okay. Anyways, this house has a flat roof. This house has a flat roof. Okay. Now, we've talked about this. We've seen the water build up. We've seen that the drains are blocked. Now, if you know anything about water and the way it works, it causes mold. And when it doesn't have anywhere to drain, it's going to fester. It's going to seep through cracks and seals and all that other shit. And it's going to cause problems. Now, I know for a fact the bank came in here after Nelly tore this place up and they painted it. Okay, the bank went in and painted over mold. A lot of it. And from what I found out, it's the type of mold that would basically condemn a house, basically. Like if they went in and saw the type of mold that was there, they'd fucking shut the house down. Okay, so that's Nelly's property. They did buy it. They paid over for it, of course, because again, that's how you clean money. You dump it into real estate, man. You just dump it into a bunch of fucking properties and you say, hey, I don't have any money because I put it all into real estate now. And that's essentially what David's done with all of these. He's gone up, bought all these properties, the St. Louis area. So let's go up to St. Louis. Okay, let's St. Louis County Appraisal District. All right. We'll go to the county assessor website, and I'll show everybody the properties that he owns that he's got to pay taxes on. And this is one of the reasons David's going to struggle this year, I believe, because I don't think he's got the money. We need to real estate search. Here we go. Then we'll do Kingdom of God. Okay. That'll bring up all the properties for... Oh, whoops. Wrong name. This one right here. There we go. Okay. 1302 Wild Horse Meadows. Okay. Let me check something real quick. They didn't own it. Just give me a second here. I'm checking it. The tax info. Let's check for 2022. I love the internet when it works right. Fucking love it. Such an exciting time. Such an exciting time. Uncle Jake. This is great. This is great, man. Uncle Jake, this is great. Look, this is great. What day was this? 2022? What day was this? 4/13/2022. They didn't own the property. Uncle Jake, I spoke to Crosby Capital. They hung up on me because I told them I found out about their mortgage fraud. No, you guys, the cult right now, check this out. This cult, they're doing some shit right now. They're scrubbing everything, man. They do not want to be caught right now. It's fraud. It's a fucking fraud. Absolutely. It absolutely is fraud, Uncle Jake. Look, they gave a bogus address on a loan application that they didn't own. When was the last time they paid taxes on it? 2021. 2021. They didn't own it in 2022. They stopped paying. The last time they paid taxes on it was 2021. Look, and they put it on this fucking address. Oh. Goddamn, we're good. We're fucking good. God, this is exciting. Mortgage fraud. That's felony. Who could report this to? It has to be Hillsborough County. Maybe that's why they took away their exemption. They found out about all this bullshit. Huh. Uncle Jake, what do you think, man? Why else would the appraisal district take their exemption? So Amatal Hoke, Joshua Taylor, Michelle Brennan. Man, they're all fucked. How are they going to pledge collateral for something they don't own? Man, we need to contact these people. I need to fucking find these people right here. Oh man, I got to get a hold of the property owners right now. Shit. I think these people are doctors, actually. Give me a second. Yep. Looks like the rheumatologist. Yep, she's a rheumatologist. Okay, found her information. Okay, I got her information. Okay, I found her information. I'm not going to put it up here because I'm going to get a hold of her. I got to call. I got to make this call. Yep, that's a felony. Yep, Florida law. Left off fluent and grifting. God, man. You want some Joel Osteen shirts? I'll make some Joel Osteen shirts. What do you guys want on them? Fuck yeah, I'll make Joel Osteen shirts. We got to do the emotions of Osteen, right? Like the emotions of Osteen, and it's just all one face. I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, I got a call. Yeah, and I'm going to have to send him proof. Like, I'm not lying to you. Here's the fucking proof right here. They're putting your property on that they didn't even fucking own as collateral. And what day was this filled out? 4/13/2022. And again, they stopped paying taxes on it in 2021. They never paid taxes on it again after 2021. We could do Kenneth Copeland too. Many Faces of Copeland. The Emotions of Copeland. It's just all a bunch of demon faces and shit. Yeah, I'm down. We'll do a whole fucking line of fucking prosperity gifts. We'll do Many Faces of Hin. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call Nagam, Navidi Nagam. Rheumatologist. Man. Okay, I need to make sure I hang on to that. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's all fill one out together. Let's fill one out together. I'm gonna do a mortgage complaint fraud right now too. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Uncle Jake, what'd you file it under? You want me to call him now? Fuck, man. Right there. There it is. Mortgage servicing. You know what? Let me go and take this off. That way I don't dox my address. Give me a second. I'm going to do this right now. Hang on. Borrow information. Oh, shit. Guisando. Okay, hang on. It's asking for a bit of information. So Guisando de Avila. That's going to be in Tampa. State, Florida. Fuck, I don't. Hillsborough. Boroughh. Name of the bank that serviced the loan. It doesn't even have. other? Crosby Capital USA. USA. And what was it? Collins Marina LLC. And TaylorMade Lending LLC. The borrowers are, what do they do, Jake? They listing collateral addresses that they do not currently own. In order to secure funding from under the table loan sharks. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm gonna put there. Borrow information. Put Mr. David. Enormous. Name of business JMMI. Kingdom of God Global Church. It's under Kingdom of God Global Church. So do Kingdom of God Global Church. Current street address. 20320 Superior Road. That's what I'm going to put. I'll put Superior Road up in Taylor because that's their main address, man. That's their main fucking stomping grounds. Superior Road, Taylor, Michigan. MI. County, it's Wayne County for Taylor. Going to be USA. Do 314-398-0637. Email. Jordan Crossing 7@gmail.com. Pretty sure that's his address. Give me a second. Double check that. Crossing7@gmail.com. So Wayne County zip code. Zip codes for Wayne County. Shit. No fucking images. God damn it. Just give me the zip codes. Fuck, man. Let's take a peek here. He's over off. Let's take a peek here. Oh, it's Taylor, Michigan, though. It's Taylor, Michigan. My bad. So it's Taylor, Michigan. Do Taylor, Michigan zip code. 48180. That's what it is. Okay. No, I don't want that. 48180. Okay, good. Got that. Name of business. Good. Good. Who's a co-borrower? I'll do Yanel Devico. Devico. Let's see. Name of business. Did I put Crosby Capital? Yeah, I'll put Crosby Capital. USA. Hold on, take a peek here. I want to make sure I get all the information in. Let's see. Crosby Capital is 1688 Meridian Avenue. Meridian Avenue. That's in, what is it, Miami? Yep, Miami Beach. Florida. Zip code is 33139. County, does it say? Country, USA. Good. Tampa. I got to get the address for that too. Give me a second. Fucking mouse. Come on, man. Fuck, man. Fuck is this fucking zip code, man? And you know what's great about this is all the information is right here. Is right here. The fact that they did this loan, it's like I don't know. Maybe they just didn't think we'd figured it out or something. Veteran. Name of bank missing. Is delinquent or on loan. Interested in financing. Other briefly explain. What did they say? What bank did they say they used? Fuck it. I'm just going to say Citibank. Borrower is filing fraud loan applications and presenting collateral properties in other states that they do not own. Okay, let me just go put that there. Yes, good. Okay, done. All right, so I submitted one. I just got done submitting a fucking complaint, okay? So I submitted a complaint. Yeah. Yeah, my middle initial is P for pussy, okay? Because I'm a big fucking pussy, according to David, all right? I'm a huge fucking pussy. It's crazy, man. VA is involved. How can we know? Mustard. One of these days with some friends. I've talked to them about David, and we want to go protest. I want to go to protest on David's property, too. I want to go protest at David's property up in Michigan, too, but from what I found out, they're down in Florida right now. Let's go back to
completed my
this is why we're here.
In college a degree.
Doing a case study today.
And so I could, number one, have my own business, like my brother who's a chef does. And
what we're just talking about, financial irregularities and legal troubles. We got multiple lawsuits across multiple states, multiple jurisdictions, totaling just roughly $500,000 in legal fees right now.
That alone could bring in...
millionaire?
No. But
chefs usually aren't.
That's if they don't write books and do multiple chains. There's a way you can do it where I know a lot of my friends who have did very well.
But you've said you've used the word donate. You haven't used the word sacrifice. When you're talking on
that's
your...
what I mean,
okay. When you're talking on your radio or your conference call or up on stage, you say, I have donated millions to JMMI.
That's right.
But you're not talking dollar amount.
No, and the people know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you think they understand?
Oh, because I've explained, of course. You can't just listen to one show that I do and expect to understand what I'm saying if you don't follow
I've listened to more than one show.
Oh, you got to listen to more than 3, 4, 20, or 100 to hear everything. Yeah.
The JMMI contribution report for 2013 shows that you donated $42,000 to JMMI in 2013. Is that true?
If that's what the report says.
Give me a second here. Let me bring up David when he's just fucking raving mad. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. I don't want to say that's his name. He got that other name online, but that's his name, Rich Holmes. You hear me, Rich? You gonna die. Oh, man, this is epic.
I have watched God get people who fight Jesus. How you going to sit up? Well, I need to go get some better. I got to get advice. I don't know about David Taylor. I just saw this stuff on. You don't even know me. You won't even take time to get to know. And then some people do, and they've had visitations like that idiot Vicky Yowie.
I'm going to Uncle Jake.
You don't hear nothing from her no more because just...
Uncle Jake, once the stream's over, I'm going to call him and I'm going to get an email and I'm going to send him all the information. Be like, look, here it is right here. Here it is. I highly suggest you just do what is necessary. No, I'm going to, Uncle Jake. I already got the information. I got to call their doctor's office.
CL, he going to kill that heifer too. That's right. The Bible calls them a backsliding heifer. He gonna get that heifer because she has turned so many people online who just listen to her and believe in her.
Yeah, no, I'm going to call those. They're doctors. I'm going to call them.
Her lies, and she on drugs. And I know that for sure. When she was with us.
He's all, because I was doing drugs with her.
How can you donate more than you actually have made in the last several years after a bankruptcy?
Because in this kind of ministry, people will walk up to me and want to give me personal gifts of this amount of money, and I give it over to the ministry instead of receiving it.
But they're going to believe her lies. God going to get you.
God going to get you.
I saw him drown my enemies. He took me to the Red Sea in the past. I mean, in the past years when I had that visitation. He was present then. I knew I was there in wherever that was around Egypt, where the Red Sea is. I was up underwater. I could talk. Me and Jesus was talking, and he showed me the chariots. He picked up one of them out of the dust of the water. He says, this happened, and this is what I'm going to do to your enemies.
I will, Uncle Jake.
You are doomed if you fight me. Now we can be friends. Brother Cantaloupe. Sister Watermelon. We don't have to carry on like this. We don't have to fight. We can be friends. Why don't we find peace and love? But it's your choice. All I'm saying to you, I'm just trying to keep you from being doomed. Because the Son of God has appeared to me. I already know what he's going to do to you. You got this other idiot, this faggot named Rich Holmes. God's telling me to call that punk by name. He's up here speaking all this evil against us, against me on YouTube. You gonna die, Rich. God gonna kill you if you don't repent. Yeah, you'll be in a car accident somewhere. You just die. You listen, God will take your life in one day.
Possibly. He might drag it out too.
You better repent.
You never know.
Remember, you're a chariot wheel under the Red Sea to me. A lot of people follow. Just few people are so deceived. They following that faggot.
Look how many people are following your fat ass, man. Calling me deceived. Look at all the people you're lying to. Hey, we could talk about, this is one of the behavior modifications. The anatomy of a cult, the impact on those involved. The psychological effects of manipulation, critical thinking, and skepticism. Hey, people following David, you should wake the fuck up and start using your goddamn brain. All right?
And I know he's controlled by Rick Frazier. He's a
and this could be a warning sign of a potentially dangerous group, too. That's one of the outlines I have here. Warning signs of a potentially dangerous group. Right here. If this isn't a fucking sign to everybody that this is a dangerous group, I don't know what. Step 2, check. Okay, so we did. We informed the lender then. So we went about everything right. I let all the lenders know, Uncle Jake. I let TaylorMade and Jan L. Devico know.
Faggot too. All these pedophiles and these homosexuals, this generation following these faggot men. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. And I'm going to say that's his real name. He called his name, whatever, he got that fake name. His real name is Rich Holmes. God gonna get you, faggot. I know Christians, they not used to me. I'm a general. I'm not no,
That's why you're fucking hiding, right, little bitch boy? That's why you're hiding. Let's see. Recognizing warning signs, building resilience against manipulation. This is a manipulation tactic. David is a fear. That's what he thrives on, is other people's fear. He thrives on putting fear into other people. But I bet if me and David were face to face, I'm not scared of this little fat fuck. Fucking spit in his face. I'll spit in his fucking face. Then I'll fucking go to work, and then I'll wait for the police to show up once I'm done.
You're supposed to be a pastor. You're supposed to be sweet.
And a call to hey, another thing, a call to action for responsible leadership. But hey, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, we don't have any fucking responsible leadership. Like Wayne County, Michigan, the FBI. Why aren't you guys doing your fucking jobs? These banks, these tax offices. What the fuck are you guys doing? Why aren't you guys doing your jobs when it comes to these people? You need to be doing your fucking work. Don't just hand out exemptions. Yeah. Exactly. David's waiting for the teens to be of legal age. No, he's grooming them.
No, I'm a general. I'm a man of war. You bring battle here, I'm going to finish it.
Pull out his fucking maxi pad.
And I'm going to show you the real power I have.
Throw it around the room.
And most of these people who die, they don't die immediately, but they die a horrible death. There's another person that used to be in my ministry. It hurts me. In 1996, he came along with my ex-wife before we ever got married. Of course, you know, she out there with Vicky Yowie, both of them being a backsliding heifer. Yeah, that's what I called them. You know, out there speaking evil of me in this ministry. God gonna get them. But she came with a young man named Ronell to my ministry. They joined my ministry on staff. Well, he eventually turned against the ministry, started speaking evil of me. I told him God gave me a dream that God was gonna get his life. He was gonna
yeah, David. The generals in my military, when I was in, they could run and walk and shit.
Destroy him.
They sit there and
for what he was doing. He didn't believe it. A year passed by. He said, "See, I'm still alive. I ain't die." And he kept going on.
About 2 months after this, David's mom died. Okay. About 2 months after this, in August, September, October, David's mom died.
He even got a successful business.
Then he airs it on
just
YouTube.
Last year, after 20 years, that's this 20 years after he left. See, God will wait 20 years before he kill you. He gave me a dream that he was going to get these people, because you can't come against a man who have the keys of the kingdom of heaven and think you're going to live. You ain't going to live fighting somebody like that. It's just stupid. That's like messing with a live power wire that's out on the telephone poles versus some kind of socket in your house. I'm not a socket in your house. I'm like those telephone lines out there on telephone poles. You touch them, you die.
Look at it.
You touch me like you die.
Hey, once again, recognizing warning signs of a potentially dangerous group. Hey, there's a big fucking warning sign right there. Everybody, this is a harmful fucking ideology right here that David's preaching.
The power is too much flowing through me. For you to touch me, you'll die on spot.
Power's in the pad, everybody.
And sometimes God don't let the death happen naturally. He kills them spiritually. This young man, you can read this all over the news headlines now. But this same young man was on my staff, showed great promise, was used in prophecy. He started having visitations through being connected to me, but then he turned. Just last year, he's all over the news. And that's what I was trying to correct. I started to correct him. He wanted to get married to the wrong person. And I tried to tell him that wasn't his wife. He didn't want to listen. He got offended. And he was married to 3 women.
Imagine taking marriage advice.
From that time
Imagine taking marriage advice from a fucking land walrus that isn't married.
on. And this third one, see, if he had listened to me, he would have never been in this. The third one just murdered him and killed herself last year. And I told him.
He leans like that, Daniela, because he can't breathe. He's unhealthy. That's what happens when you're a fucking degenerate slob like David and you've had heart issues. And I think he had a heart attack. You tripod like that because to let up the pressure off your organs, especially your cardio system, like your heart and your lungs, especially for David. Oh, I'm sure that chair smells like a fucking bag of rotten assholes. Yeah, it probably smells of fucking gooch grease and fucking ass crack oil. Yeah, maybe some of David's pubes mixed up in there with a little bit of fucking grease. Yeah, That chair probably just stinks to fucking high heaven.
Not only I saw a dream, but other people on the staff saw a dream that something terrible was going to happen to his life when he did this.
That's where the anointing is in the chair.
Against our ministry. This is why I'm telling you, don't ever turn against me. Don't turn against this ministry. I'm not trying to put the spirit of fear. Listen, I ain't going to kill you. I don't have to do nothing. God going to do it. And so I know a lot of pastors don't talk because they're afraid to talk like this. Because God don't back them. He backs me. When I tell you I see him, I see him. You can't talk.
David, does he back your diabetes too? Does he back your weight problems and your heart issues? Does he back those up too, buddy, or what? Here you are wishing death on everybody, and you can't even get up out of your fucking seat and walk 5 paces, you sick fuck.
Like I talk if you ain't got God backing you. And I've never said anything about this Rich Holmes guy openly, but God just said to me today, he said, you need to tell him that I'm going to kill him if he don't repent. You hear that, Rich Holmes? You're a goner. God going to...
See, now I spoke to some law enforcement contacts in this. They're like, yeah, it's not illegal to say that. I was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. It's not. But I was like, if I were to say it to you, it would be an issue, right? If I were to take this to court, the judge would be like, oh, well, that's not illegal. I'll be like, okay, Your Honor, I'm going to send my God to kill you. Or if I were to say it was my dog. You can't use stuff like this in proxy and you can't use God as a cover for death threats. Because I did. David, I filed reports with you on this. Okay? You can fucking throw God all around all you want, dude. But let me tell you something. Charles Manson never killed anybody, and they put him in prison for all his fucking life, dude. So just because you don't do anything, David, there's laws called RICO laws for sick fat fucks like you that want to commit crimes and have your fucking little cult cronies commit crimes, and then you fucking brush your hands clean and be like, oh, I didn't do anything. No, you fucking told him to do it. You're just as guilty, David. Nothing... David's not going to do anything to me personally. I've said that to the law enforcement I spoke to. I was like, personally, he's not going to do anything, that fat fuck. But I was like, his cult members will. His cult members will. And I made sure the law enforcement I spoke to, I was like, I'm not afraid of this fucking fat fuck right here, but I'm scared of his cult members. Absolutely. His cult members, 100%. They know where I live. And I was asked, well, how do they know where you live? I have fucking sent a cease and desist to my goddamn door. So I sent the cease and desist over to some concerned people. And I'll let them sort it out. Yeah, it's called diabetes now. It is. It's called diabetes. David's got it. That's like a new strain of diabetes. It's called diabetes. Yeah, it's like type 3, right? It's not type 1 or type 2. It's type 3. It's diabetes. Yeah. It can't again because he does everything above and beyond God, right? So if he's gonna do diabetes, like fuck that, I'm gonna make up my new diabetes. It's called diabetes. So yeah, the death threats I did take very serious. I filed multiple police reports. I reported it over to Houston FBI. I reported it over to the police in Michigan and Chesterfield, everywhere. They're like, well, you got to file it down where you live. I was like, okay, these fucking degenerate cops aren't going to do anything here either because they're fucking lazy, just like this fat fuck right here. I did file a police report down in Houston with Harris County because that's where they operate out of. But Harris County knows who they are. Harris County knows exactly who they are. Which is why David's so fucking scared.
Get you. Kill him if he don't openly but don't repent. You hear that, Rich Holmes? You're a goner. God gets you. You bet.
And this fat fuck will send emails from emails to threaten me too. He'll gang stalk through emails. He's fucking pathetic.
Better repent. And everybody with you.
They should ban him. He took this video down, but they won't ban him. I don't know why they didn't ban him. It should have been an instant fucking ban right there, issuing death threats like that.
His name was Ronell Barnes. You can look him up. A murder-suicide. His wife kills him, shoots him, and then kills herself. Where you think?
Tanastasio, he took this video down and then emailed me afterwards saying he's allowed to say those. You're allowed to say those things because you're. And he said I'm a prophet, so I'm allowed to say those things. I was like, no, you're not, dude. You're a fucking liar. And I knew it was David. I was like, David, why are you fucking emailing me, fat boy? You know what? Let me go ahead and. Okay, cool. What's up, Warren? Right on. Got you, brother. Check it out. So it's on a post. I put it right here up on a post. All right. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, that was in August 2022. That was a different one. Hang on. That was a different one. That's when Cal. Cal. Cat mom says, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. Meow. Okay, that was 2022 email. Let's take a peek. Where is it here? There's Marley. Marley, what are you doing? Okay. He's like, hey. He's like, hey, everybody. Look at my picture here, okay? It was August, so it was 4 months ago, because I think I just barely put the email up. Oh, here it is right here. All right, here it is. Oh, man, it's funny. Oh, that's when they say they're going to show up at the house. Yeah, let me just pull the email up. Let me just pull the email up here real quick. Give me a second. They're just like, I'm going to show up at the house. I was like, no, the fuck you're not. Because I swear to God, you won't. I swear to God, you won't fucking show up at my house. Let's see here. I gotta find this. Give me a second. It was August. It was August 30th when they sent out the video. It was Jenny at KOGGC though. Yeah, there it is right there. Jenny. They got like 20 different fucking emails. Let's see here. Ah, here it is. Okay, here it is. Dude. This email's fucking funny. This email's so fucking funny. I fucking laugh at this email every time I see it. Oh my God. Let me just go ahead and put the fucking gutter walrus back up here in the background while I read this. Because this is David in this email. I'm not going to bring it over because it's got information on it and stuff. But anyways, this is David, everybody. He was so fucking just butthurt about it, man. He's like, I that fucking faggot pussy bitch Jones. You fucking hurt my feelings. Anyways. So I got this on September 3rd. That would have been 4 days after David sent the death threat. 3 days. You're such a pussy and spineless man, Rich. What's more pathetic is the whole staff is laughing at you. You know why? Because you acted like an immature child as if you got your 5 minutes of fame. And this is David typing this. And he's typing in third person. When this great man of God mentioned your name. Oh my God, you are a stupid clout chaser. You a clickbait fame chaser faggot. Okay, this is David. This is David for sure. You said by calling your name, the man of God validated your channel. No, it's just the opposite. After 4 years of saying nothing to you, God basically told him to call you out and to shut you down with the Lord of the Lord. We feel sorry for you if you don't repent. On a serious note, Pingo, repent. You are obsessed with all of this like a female, a woman. You are a pussy nigga, Rich. I'm reading it just like it's written. You act just like a woman. ... That's how we know you're a homo. You act like a woman. ... Where your purse at, nigga? Question mark, LOL emoji face. Where your tampons at, sucker? You get your high off of this. Oh, and don't worry about the authorities there on top of you. Believe me, you have no idea what they've told us and their investigation of you. You've done stupid stuff with a few little pussies with you to warrant them to tell us that most likely you're going back to jail, jailbird. They're just waiting in the wings. They also said that they know what was said was no threat of violence to you, so you don't have a leg to stand on, liar. It was freedom of speech that any prophet can proclaim. under freedom of religious speech, you pussy. David legit claims that he could say those things as a prophet. I'm a prophet. I could say those things. I'm allowed to. It's under religious freedom of speech. But David, being the idiot that he is, he doesn't know the difference between freedom of speech and freedom of speech, and it's all the same. There is no difference between religious freedom of speech and my freedom of speech compared to his. It's all the same. Put the video back up if you're not scared then, David, you little bitch. Why'd you take the video down, David? Why'd you take the video down? Now, I'm the pussy. Why'd you take the video down? I'm the pussy, right? But you took the video down. Right? You call me a pussy, right, David? Who's the pussy? Put the video back up. Lastly, you keep saying our ministry and the man of God is broken, going down for years now. You are stupid and embarrassing. How long will you keep your lies up? No one believes you but a few stupid, gullible people. The man of God has hundreds of millions of viewers watching his program every week. That's why he's only getting a few hundred views, right? And every month around the world. You can't be broke being on real TV. Yeah, you can. You the one broke and have to use YouTube as a free source platform, you fake rat, as if he's not either. LOL smile, you lie to keep all your people about us losing money instead of how blessed we are. And they basically said while they're fighting a lawsuit and didn't have money to pay. Oh, yeah, his power took down the video. Exactly. Oh, he's super illiterate. Oh, and when you look at it, it's super illiterate, dude. I like the end part. You a joke. The devil is giving it to you, making you bend over. You a pillow biter chump. Satan is smashing your head in the pillow and making you scream and bite the pillow. We laughing all the way to victory. You have not even given us one sad day, you pillow biter. And that was actually coming from an iPhone. That one came from an iPhone, so I know it was David. Because it's fat fuck finger texting. It is. It's fat fuck finger texting when you look at it. You want to see? I'll show you. Give me a second here. All right, we did that. We did Crosby Capital. We did the taxes. All right. We did the Nelly Mansion, Riverfront Times, about the house in Florida. Here. There you go. I'll let you guys see it for yourself. Look, there's the email right there. This is how I know it's David, because look at how fucking choppy and fucking illiterate it is. He talks, he texts just like he talks. Like he's got fat fucking fingers and he's got nothing more than a 5th grade level. Exactly right, Lionel? Why are most of his fucking people on food stamps? Why are most of his people on food stamps living in some fucking roach-infested hotel in Houston? Hey, Lionel. Hey, brother. Hey, look at this email this fat fuck sent me. After he calls me a pussy and a fag, dude. He does. He talks like a 5th grade girl. He talks like a 5th grade girl. And again, look, this is his email. This is his email. You could tell this is all David. And it came from Jenny at koggc.org, but it came from an iPhone. What David does is he'll write an email and then forward it through multiple emails. They know what they're doing. They're not dumb. They're not dumb. I told them, if your video is protected under free speech, why don't you put it back up, Micro Pecker Prophet? Okay, cool. You're so sure of yourself, David. Put it back up without being edited. I'll bet your wrecked Bentley your fat ass won't, because your lawyer probably told you were dumb as fuck for posting that while you're on trial. Please keep making mistakes. It's awesome when you make stupid mistakes, David. It proves time and again how dumb you truly are. See ya, fat man. Yeah, this is coming from an apostle. This email, you guys. Hey, you see all this writing? Everybody that's just tuning in? This is coming from an apostle. He should be out trying to convert me, not calling me a fucking pussy and a fag. This is a hate group. We're talking about David today and cult dynamics. One of what we're talking about today is signs to recognize destructive organizations. Hey, look at this email. Look at this email. He ain't no fucking apostle. He's apostle panty liner. That's what he is. He's prophet panty liner. Poise pad prophet. And I got it on September 3rd. What's really bitching about this is I forwarded this email over to multiple law enforcement agencies. I forwarded over. Hey, David, you want to know who else I forwarded it over to? I'll show you. I forwarded it over to Plebeian Law, right? I forwarded it over to Plebeian Law, right? The one that's prosecuting you right now. I forwarded that email over because you know what? You were saying that you didn't have money during the case to pay the bill. Well, that email clearly says that you have money. It clearly says we have millions of dollars. Oh, okay, then pay the fucking bill. Pay the fucking bill. That's exactly what that email says. It says, as a matter of fact, said it was ridiculous, gave us a big substantial amount of money. So you say this multi-million ministry is hurting because of your stupid show? Nope. And yeah, we have money, but we're not going to pay the bill. We're not going to pay the bill because you did not defend us properly. Apparently, I don't know what the fuck. But the petition is basically saying that David is the entirety of the organization. No, I don't want that. Yep. Come on, man. What the fuck is this stupid shit right here? There we go. Okay, hang on. Let me pull this back over. Here we go. All right. All right. David. Fucking idiot. Yeah. Imagine someone in hiding calling me actively and called him out in front of everybody saying, hey, where the fuck are you? Yeah. Yeah, David. Be more fucking pathetic. So what's really nice about this new lawsuit, David, is I actually sent them information about you having money and all your other lawsuits. I'll let the lawyers figure that shit out, man. Because it seems like this is what wasn't happening. Nobody was able to connect the dots with you, but we'll help you. We did, David. We connected the dots. We connected it. We connected it at Crosby Capital USA. We connected it down to Texas, to Florida. Tracked it back to North Carolina with Paula Dom. We have tracings of you at Duke University being sick. Yeah, I'd hate to be you. And count 4 on this lawsuit up in St. Louis, piercing the corporate veil. This is basically saying that David is the organization. So David, guess what? When you start getting asked about money from emails and, well, why'd you send this email out saying you have millions of dollars, Mr. Taylor? Oh, that was just a joke. Well, why'd you send it out? That's what, David, really? This email? I forwarded it to Plebeian. I did. I forwarded it to Plebeian. I forwarded it to this lawyer. And I forwarded it to your lawyers, too. I forwarded it to your lawyers, and I forwarded it to Plebeian's law firm as well. I'll let them sort it out. I told them, I was like, hey, you know what? I just want to help. I don't want anything out of this. If you guys need any information, I have a bunch of it. What do you need? What do you want? You know what the first thing they told me, David? That they were trying to serve you at 2008 Victory Way Lane. I was like, he's not there. Nobody will be there. And he's like, yeah, we've been there so many times. He's like, nobody's answering the door. I was like, nobody lives there. It's breadcrumbs. And I was like, it's working perfectly. And I was like, how many times have you gone there? He's like, a bunch. I was like, yeah, they don't. That's breadcrumbs, dude. Breadcrumbs. So I gave him a bunch of addresses. And I was like, start at these, man. This is where you're going to want to start at. He is nowhere near that place. And that's the thing. It's like, okay, if David knows where I live, like, let me tell you something. If somebody was going to come out to my house, it would show intent. Like, they're not going to come to my house because of where I live. I live in the fucking country. I live in the country, literally in the fucking country. So if somebody were to come to my house, I didn't invite you. don't come unless I invited you. Let's just leave it at that. I know they're not going to come. I know they won't. I got cameras on my house. I got people watching my house all the time when I'm here, when I'm not here. My house is always watched. Just a fear and intimidation tactic, right? But one of David's little cult members, he's causing too much problems. It's one of his cult members that will do something dumb, not David. But this is a lawsuit up in St. Louis. It's talking about all the properties he bought instead of paying his bills right here. Look, you're talking about all these properties this asshole bought. Look at this. These are all properties that he bought when he should have been paying his bills. He just stopped paying his bills. They just began spending millions of dollars on real estate upon information and belief. Defendants recently purchased over $5 million in real estate in West County instead of paying their legal bills. It says right there. The judge is going to love this, man. The judge is going to be fucking pissed about this. Oh, man. And so far, one judge has already recused herself, actually. One judge recused herself. Refresh, man. Refresh it. Yeah, it's doing that, man. It's OBS. It's OBS, dude. I don't know. It's been doing that, man. I'm trying to get this. I got to get it in encoder, man. I really do. Because the computer's working a little too hard, I think. So I need to get a video encoder, and hopefully that'll clear it up. But upon hearing, and now there's been a notice to take depositions. Notice to take deposition. I wonder who's getting their depositions taken, though. I've actually called David's lawyers, but they don't want to talk to me. They don't want to talk to me either. They're like, no, we don't want to talk to you. I'm like, yeah, because I uncovered your client's fucking scam. Now you guys got to deal with it. Now you guys are about to be fucked over. Here's a stipulated protective order. This is basically saying none of the information can be disseminated. That's right. We already know all of David's secrets. We already know David's secrets, so we don't need to worry about it. When you are one of the grapes from Veggies Tales in real life, you can say whatever you want, right? A threat is a threat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I took those threats seriously. Yeah, no, that's why I forwarded the videos over. Let's watch some more fucking Walrus here. We haven't watched him in a while. Let's watch him. Let's watch Walrus for a bit.
If we had the money, presently we don't, but
we fucking spent it all.
I told them that I'm willing to, if the money comes in through what we raise, to support and help her, of course.
So would that mean you would give her a check back for some of the funds that she had given?
I don't know how we would do it, but we would find out the legal right way to do that and issue her that.
Those funds, issue those funds to her?
Objection to the form of the question. First of all, he's going to require guidance professionally.
I understand that.
On how we can, should, otherwise, what source. So the concept is fine to talk about specifics. He certainly isn't.
I'm not asking him to
answer those kinds of questions.
Right.
Yeah, Has Debbie talked about relocating to St. Louis?
That I know of.
Has anyone talked about her oldest daughter going to college there?
No.
Kate? Do you know if she's talked to Michelle about that?
I'm not sure.
Are you aware that Debbie refers to JMMI in the presence of the children as their second family?
No.
Are you aware that Debbie had people from JMMI staying at her residence for overnight with some period of time?
Yes. I did. I had heard about that.
What did you hear?
Just whenever someone from St. Louis town that she had them stay there for a day or two.
Do you know how many people would be at any given time?
Just one from what I knew.
And at what times you understand that the times that would be when her children were having any time with her, and that was allowed?
See what I mean, man?
We didn't know.
It's almost fucking difficult to stream now.
No.
Look at this. Look how fucking crappy that shit sounds, man. How fucking stupid. Fucking dumb, man. Fucking stream. How fucking lame is this, man? I can't fucking stand it with everything up. StreamYard should have left everything just the fucking way it was, but no, they got to go in with a big fucking idea. Fuck everything up. No, it's choppy. It's choppy. Nah, it's StreamYard. It's choppy.
When you came into town, there were times, were there not, that you used Deborah Frazier's vehicle? Or someone who was driving you used Deborah Frazier's vehicle?
Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't aware.
Fucking OBS.
You weren't aware in whose car you were driving?
No. We rent cars when I come here. So if they switch up the cars, I wouldn't know, or I'm just going for the ride wherever they're taking me.
You have no input about any of that?
Like I said, man, if it's static, I'm sorry. I've been trying for weeks to dial this shit in, but I know what I need to do.
I don't handle that.
So you wouldn't recognize that you were repeatedly driven in a car that was owned by, the same car that was owned by Debbie Frazier?
Well, I know what a car looks like now, but what I'm saying is during those times, I didn't know. We rent cars. When I come in town, they rent the cars from me.
Did you think it was always the same car that got rented?
It's usually different.
And hey, let's be clear here. They don't rent cars for him.
You know, but they usually rent the same kind of car
this
too.
is OBS, kid.
So
you didn't realize
this, dude. Remember when we very first started streaming together as a community and how clean the fucking streams were? Well, guess what? Everybody had a fucking idea and fucked it all up.
It was rather regularly just Debbie's car.
Because I was never in her car regularly.
Did she ever drive you around?
No.
When
No,
you
it's
say
fiber
it's up to the
internet too,
board,
Ken.
now the board includes Michelle.
No, it's fiber, bro. It's fiber internet. I got a gig fucking speed. But what it is, it's the servers. It's the servers at the other end. It has nothing to do with anything on my end. It's like David trying to fit his tongue through a donut hole, right? Like the hole of a donut, right? Sort of, kind of, but it's like try shooting an arrow through the eye of a needle at 100 yards, bro. That's what it is. And ever since OBS did these fucking updates, man, and started changing the platform around, it's just really made shit shitty, dude. It does, man. It really has. I've watched it slowly degrade, man. I really have. That's the thing, dude. I know when my shit got in, it was good. It's still good gear. It's the servers, man. It's the fucking shitty servers on the other end. It is the same with StreamYard. That's why I don't use StreamYard anymore, because the servers are fucking trash.
Mel?
Yes.
You?
Yes.
And who else?
I'm not sure. You can ask Michelle.
You don't know who's on the board?
Totally. I would rather you get the accurate information, because I don't want to be accused of answering falsely like I have been other times when I've tried to guess. So I just rather you...
Fucking liar.
I'm telling you I don't know. Just ask her.
How many people are on the board?
Don't know. Just...
You don't know?
No.
Don't you have to have board meetings?
Yes, we do have board meetings.
So can you count around the table how many people there are?
Well, our board also grows at the
Speaking
same
of legal
time.
pod, Uncle Jake.
So I'd just rather you just get that information somewhere else.
The last time you had a board meeting was when?
So on the phone, I think beginning of the year in January. Can't exactly tell the date, but
it was on the phone.
Yeah.
How did you meet Deborah Frazier?
She came to the meetings that we hold in Taylor, Michigan.
When Deborah Frazier volunteers, do you pay her travel costs when she comes to St. Louis?
No.
No?
No.
She's on her own?
Yeah.
So if she said that she was being reimbursed for that, would you say that's not accurate?
If she says she's being reimbursed, then I don't know what's going on there. I don't handle that part of the ministry.
But your understanding is she's not.
You know, we could talk about David's health problems real quick. Yeah. Diabetes, high cholesterol, heart problems, water weight. He's probably not taking care of himself. Uncontrolled diabetes, uncontrolled cholesterol, unhealthy diet, stress, depression, pills. Pretty much a recipe for fucking disaster. Yeah. Right, David? Is that why he went to Duke University, huh, David? Mr. Prophet can't even heal his own fucking sickness. You got to go to Duke University and have a doctor do it.
From what I know, I really wouldn't like to answer that. I'd just rather say I don't know.
But other people, you do reimburse and assist them with their costs, right?
Of course, but I don't always know.
Uncle Jake, he didn't spend shit on it. The donors did. He didn't spend anything. The donors spent money on his hair plugs. David doesn't work.
Who that is. I don't handle that part of the ministry.
All right, so would that be something that Debbie Frazier would be eligible for?
Of course.
And if you knew she didn't have any personal money or it was taking away from her ability to support herself, would that be something you would provide for her?
Of course.
But he's never provided it to her to this day. Never. He's never fucking paid her back, never given her one fucking cent.
Would you provide her with lodging in St. Louis?
Of course.
How would you do that?
Well, just like we provide that for others, you know, who, if they are on a ministry trip, that's if they're under the ministry banner, we take care of their expenses.
So if Debbie Frazier moved to St. Louis, would you pay for her residence there?
No, we don't do that. We don't pay for anybody's residence to move. They have to get a job or, you know, if they're going to relocate, that's not a responsibility the ministry incurs.
But it was for, you said, for the Ware family.
No, it was, or however long we were helping them. Then found out they didn't have a place to stay, so I opened up my home to their family.
And you had never met those folks before?
Well, it wasn't that. They had been in the ministry for a long time and got a chance to know them, so.
How would they have been in the ministry?
Ken says David scraped a burnt Whopper butt off the ground and used it for hair. I got you, Crispy Bacon. Oh, yeah, Catherine Crick. What about her? God, I don't even want to talk about her. No.
You live somewhere else?
You just ruined my day, Crispy Bacon. No, just kidding. Hey, Crispy, right before you got here, I was talking to a guy about David's fucking real estate dealings. Like,
yeah, they came down and was active for maybe a few months, and I got a chance to know them a little bit.
And then they came and you supported them. You stated in your last position that you would like to hire Mrs. Frazier. You have to answer yes or no.
Yes.
Have you explored that?
Explore? What do you mean by explore?
Explored whether you're going to hire her.
What do you mean by explore?
Dude's so fucking dumb. He thinks he's so smart that he doesn't understand explore. Like, what do you mean?
can you rephrase
Well,
that?
you said that you would like to hire her, so have you
Yes.
done anything about that?
Not at this time. We haven't added anybody on yet.
She's actually working in the call center right now. For
We
free.
have to wait till the finances is there for that kind of thing.
So when somebody gives you $1.2 million, where does that money go? To what?
It goes into ministry operations.
So it goes into running JMMI.
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer yes or
Yes.
no.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't finish over. So who has been on the JMMI payroll in the last 90 days?
Michelle Brannon is really the only one on the salary payroll, and myself at this time.
Just the two of you?
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer yes or
yes.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a former or current FBI agent associated with JMMI now?
No.
Has there been?
No.
Never had anybody with the FBI involved?
No.
At one point, your mother and father were on the JMMI board of directors.
Mm-hmm.
You have to answer yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and do you recall that time period?
I think it was, I don't remember. I know it was a few years ago. So I think I'm not quite sure.
Then they resigned, did they not?
No, they didn't resign.
They didn't resign?
No.
Hey, AG, I don't think David's even read the Bible, bro. I don't even think he's read the whole fucking Bible. He just picks and chooses. He probably only knows a few scriptures.
You filed paperwork showing they resigned.
No, it shouldn't say resignation.
And then at 30 days, they were back on the board.
No.
You don't recall that?
No.
They were on, they were off, they're on, and aren't they off now?
No. Yeah, they're off, but the way you were saying this isn't the way things happen. No.
What did they receive compensation?
No.
They weren't paid at all?
No.
Are they both living?
Yes.
What are their names?
Katie and James Taylor.
K-A?
K-A-T-E.
K-A-T-E, not Kate?
Katie. Mm-hmm.
K-A-T-E, and you call it?
T-I-E, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And James?
Taylor. Mm-hmm.
And where do they reside?
In Memphis, Tennessee.
Is James Taylor the same one that prepares your tax returns, same one as your father?
Mm-hmm. He has an income tax business.
Oh, so your father prepares your taxes?
Well, not now. Very integral business. Been around for over 30 years.
So when your dad did your taxes 2012, just a couple of years ago, he listed
Fucking static bullshit. There's the shitty fucking process servers and shit. There's the shitty servers.
as tax preparer.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And he's the one that made the judgment that apparently includes 4 people as exemptions.
Yes.
Fucking trash, dude. This never, ever used to fucking happen, man. Never did this fucking happen when we used to do fucking streams. Ever. Never.
So you're saying your parents were never off the board for any period of time other than when they finally came off now?
Yes.
I looked at that document. Do you have it with you?
Fucking trash,
okay.
Dude. Fucking horrible, dude.
And June 18, 2013, well, let me ask you first, who was Bill Hody?
fucking God. What the fuck?
Yes.
Who is it?
He is a minister in the
What the
NJMMI.
fuck, man?
What do you have to do to be a minister?
You guys see how fucking trashy the servers are? Fucking horrible. Fuck.
Yes. He is a minister in the...
Fucking sounds so fucking trashy. You guys, I'm running at bare minimums on my end on my computer. I swear to God I am. I'm running at the fucking bare minimums. I'm not even touching into my CPU or GPU on this fucking computer, man. And it's the servers, man. It is not me. I'm only using 4% right now of my CPU. And this thing's a fucking workhorse. It's got a fucking 2 terabyte fucking SSD drive in it. There's no fucking way.
Well, you have to qualify.
How?
Basically, through being trained.
By
training. Well, in this case, I trained ministers, but he was a minister before I knew him. So in the other church they had. So he was already a minister before he met me or our organization.
Does that mean he's licensed?
I don't know. You probably have to ask him.
Well, how do you just accept that he's a minister? How do you know he's a minister?
Well, I mean, I can see from the qualification of how he handles himself, and I've been in ministry for 25 years, so I know.
So you can just tell by looking at somebody if they're a minister?
Well, if I know they have ties to a reputable church before, and if they come and start working in our ministry and I see their expertise, then yes, I can tell.
You don't have to be ordained?
Well, yeah, you can be ordained, but the ordination...
It's actually glaze, Uncle Chuck, all right? David's Bible stain has glaze on it. Glaze and ketchup from the Luther Burgers. That's why all the pages are stuck together. That's why David never reads his Bible, because all the pages are stuck together from all the shit on his fingers. He's like, how come my Bible never opens? Oh, shit, look at all the fucking glaze stuck to my fucking Bible pages. No wonder I can't read it. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this stream. I got to make some calls today based off the information we found. I will do another stream probably later on. I might do one tonight, but if they're upstream, we'll see. We'll see. I am going to make some calls based off the information we found today about the deeds and stuff, because I think this is a pretty big deal that David's actually still using this address as collateral if anything happens to that property down in Tampa. He's going to set these people up for failure. And I gotta call these people and be like, look, this isn't a prank call. This is what I know all about that house. So I'm going to end the stream there, man. You guys have a good day. Thanks for sticking in. Hit that like and subscribe on the way in or out. David, we're still watching you. We're going to continue on with your bullshit case study. It's not bullshit, but we're going to continue on with your bullshit, David. And David, everything that's happening right now makes sense why you're doing what you're doing. So with that being said, David, stay sweaty and stay shitty, buddy.